Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying I'm really passionate about payroll. Anyone that speaks to me will tell you that, and there's a reason for that. I do feel like the payroll profession isn't shouted about or celebrated enough. When you think about the role that payroll teams play, it quickly becomes evident how important it is. So, making sure that people get paid both accurately and on time will then have a knock-on impact on the whole of their lives, everything that they do. I really love that us payroll people are like a community. We always pull together. I'm not saying there aren't times that there is, I'll say, healthy debate between payroll professionals, but that just shows how passionate we are within the industry. So I do feel extremely privileged to be editor of such an amazing magazine. The people I get to speak to are just incredible. Lots of different experts in lots of different fields, because we don't just solely focus on payroll. We talk a lot around soft skills, HR, more technical elements to the role. And like I say, I just feel really honoured. No 2 days are the same, which I like. I like having a fast-paced role. And just to be able to represent the CIPP is something that I'm really proud of. I'm really sorry, but I fell. But the main thing is that I stayed, and I think that's really important, and it's a theme that we see running throughout the conversations that you have with payroll professionals. They may not have grown up thinking, I want to be in payroll, but as soon as they got into a payroll role, they realised how important it was and wanted to carry on. And I think that reason is because it combines so many different things. So people think it's just number crunching. It's really not. You have to be on top of legislation, which is constantly changing, as is guidance. And you need to have some real core soft skills as well. So customer service is imperative. You're talking to people about something so emotive, their pay. And that's why I've stayed, because it's sort of multi-layered and fascinating, really. Okay, so I'm smiling when I answer this because I promise I haven't been bribed or anything to say this, but my move to the CIPP, in all honesty, it's the best thing I've ever done in terms of my career. I'm really passionate about getting things right. As we've said, the way people are paid has an impact on the rest of their lives and everything that they do. So to be able to educate and help people to get their jobs right is just incredible for me. So yeah, definitely moving to the CIPP. So I have 3 words for them, and they are go for it. I know that sounds really cheesy, but I genuinely think that there are so many opportunities in the payroll industry. You can even get a qualification in payroll. I don't think a lot of people who don't work in the industry know that. You can even get a degree. I mean, for example, I'm in my 3rd year now. And also it doesn't have to be linear. So I think the common misconception is that you're a payroll administrator, you become a team leader and you payroll manager. Now, of course, that is a route and that's absolutely fine. But if you discover you have a certain passion for software, for example, you could become a software developer. If you decide you want to write about payroll, then there are plenty of opportunities to get involved and write articles and things like that. And you could even become the editor of a payroll magazine. So the possibilities are endless. So I did struggle a little bit with this because to describe payroll in 3 words is difficult. But definitely my first one would be proud. I wouldn't be averse to popping proud to #BePayroll because I do think payroll professionals need to own what they do and really shout about and celebrate all the hard work that they do. My second one would be dedicated. You never hear, oh, we didn't pay you on time because we had to work over. That goes on behind the scenes without employees even being aware of it. So definitely payroll is a dedicated, and to be payroll is to be dedicated. And the last one, a little bit cheesy, but it's fun. I'm not going to lie and say there are times when it can be challenging, but I really think the dynamic that the payroll community has is great. Like I said earlier, we all pull together. If you work in a payroll team and you have to work past, say, your finishing time of 5 o'clock, it's not unheard of that the team will get pizza in together, and work until late, and it's that team dynamic that keeps people going. So I'd say proud, dedicated and fun. I'm going to keep this really short and simple, and I think it should be Simply the Best by Tina Turner, and that's because payroll professionals are simply the best.